Hi guys, it's Danielle. I'm going to turn this light back on. Here, this is not from my phone. This is just from YouTube, so I don't know about the quality. But it's Sunday night, so I just wanted to make this post because anytime this is good for any challenge group, and this is good for anybody who's watching it and who um, is starting a new program and is looking for results. And we all want to see those results when we first start a new program. That's totally normal. So I'm making this in particular because I've relaunched two groups and I started a brand new amazing group using the 21 Day Fix. And tomorrow is Monday and it's our first progress day. And I don't like to use the word weigh-in day, although you can do that, and that's good, and you should, but you don't have to. And it's not the only way to measure progress. Sorry, I don't know where to look because I'm not using my phone. Anyways, so basically what I want to talk about is that you could have 7 days of doing your workouts, your 21 Day Fix workouts, and you ate all your containers and you followed it to a T, and there's a possibility that tomorrow if you step on the scale that you might not see a difference, and there's also a possibility that the scale could possibly go up a little bit. And we come from this mindset where those numbers are supposed to mean something, but this is 2015, so you need to realize that that scale is one small way to measure progress, and it's not a reflection of your hard work, and it's not always accurate. The best way, and first of all, non-scale victories are what I celebrate the most. Non-scale victories are having a party, a work party, and planning for it all day with your containers and your meal plan, getting your workout in, and making sure that you stuck to your meal plan. Perrier with your vodka or whatever and you save that yellow container as opposed to blowing it up. That's a huge non-scale victory. That's a lifestyle change. Being able to get up and down off the floor in your workouts easier than you did a couple of days earlier. Huge non-scale victory. Prepping your meals. Huge non-scale victory. That's the most important thing you should do. Feeling energized and good about yourself and feeling that you're accomplishing something good for yourself and putting yourself first. Huge non-scale victory. That impresses me as your coach, and that's more important in your life. Like, that's more, I think about a number on the scale or how you feel about yourself, that you worked so hard for 7 days, you ate well, you exercised every day, you feel amazing, you feel accomplished, and you feel proud of yourself. Like, there's no comparison. There's no comparison. These non-scale victories weigh out every single time. Pictures speak 1,000 words, and measurements. You have to go by pictures and measurements first. 1, 2, scale last. Scale last. Yes, hop on that scale. And yes, it's awesome when you lose weight on the scale, and it is a way to measure, but it's not the way to measure. And unfortunately, for some people, it's the only way. And then they can quickly be defeated and feel deflated and get, they turn a slip into a slide, and then oftentimes it's the end of their journey because they get so discouraged. So don't sabotage yourself. Don't do that. So on the eve of or the morning of whenever I post this of our first progress day, I want you guys to really think about that. First and foremost, why would the scale not move? And why would, sorry, I'm just back from my run. And why would it possibly go up? So when you start a new exercise program, your body is doing something different. Whether it's a different type of workout, or whether you haven't worked out in a while, or whether it's more intense, your body is going to feel stress on your muscles. And when that happens, your body has fluid, and the fluid comes around your muscles. and your body holds on to that fluid. And that is normal, and that goes away. So oftentimes it can be a week or 2 weeks, sometimes even 3, usually just 10 days, about 10 days it happens. And when you, not only are you holding on to fluid, but because there's stress on the muscle, and the muscle's repairing itself, and when it repairs itself, it gets leaner, tighter, smaller, and stronger, which is what we want. And the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn, staying still, laying still, lying still, watching Netflix, sleeping, all that stuff. And especially anybody over 35 needs to lift weights, because we lose 8% of our muscle mass. There's no such thing as the middle age spread. We lose muscle mass as women 8% every year. Every year, 8%, okay, over the age of 35. So every bit of muscle we have in our body, our metabolism burns. So even though as we get older, I'm there, we haven't changed the way we've eaten, we haven't changed our activity level, but we get the middle-age spread. It's not that. It's that our body's lost muscle, and we need to rebuild muscle and maintain muscle as women in this age bracket, okay, in order for our metabolism to keep going. So it's just a metabolism change, okay? So it's, yeah, you can reverse this. Tony Horton says aging is for idiots. Now, my mother would hate me using that word because my mom always said there's no idiots in this house. But Tony Horton, the creator of P90X, says aging is for idiots. So exercise and clean eating is the fountain of youth. Okay, so it's not about what's on the scale. It's about health, and health is wealth. Okay, so that's what I love. Okay, so I just really want to impress that upon you. The other thing is when this happens to your muscles, and they're repairing themselves, and they're stressed because they're being used in a different way, and they're being stressed because the muscle fiber is being broken down. That's what we do. That's what exercise is. You break down muscle fibers, you stretch, you realign them, and then they reform in a different form, a smaller, stronger, tighter form. So what happens is that also triggers a cortisol levels in your brain, okay? And cortisol, it's just, we all know what cortisol does, as women especially, okay? So that goes away. It's not that your 7 days or 10 days of hard work is gone to waste. It'll catch up. So let's say this doesn't happen to you and you lose a pound a week, which 1 pound to 2 pounds is healthy weight loss. 1 pound a week, and you're 4 weeks in and you've lost 5 pounds. Or you don't lose any the first 2 weeks, and then the last 2 weeks you lose 5 pounds. Either way, it doesn't matter how your body works. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Everybody's genetics is different. Everybody has a different body type. Everybody has a different metabolism. Everybody is different. Thank goodness. Because if everybody was the same, that would be really boring, right? So happy Progress Day. So proud of the work you've done and this amazing week that we've had. So it's time to kick it up a notch. More reps, heavier weights, push a little harder, squat deeper, lunge deeper, all that sort of stuff, and in a healthy range. And enjoy week 2, guys. You guys are doing awesome.